If you watch this, you want to make your first $100 selling beats. Let's break it down. $100 means that you need to sell one beat for $100, 4 beats for $25, or 10 beats times $10, okay? These are generally not some strict numbers, because here it could be 2 times 50, 3 times 33. It could be something around it, but generally my point is you can run expensive deals, you can run those typical BeatStars deals for $20 to $50, or you can run cheap deals, which is $10, little bit more, little bit less. How did I make my first $100? I made it this way. But bear in mind, I had to develop relationship with this artist for a few months. So for a few months I had $0, and after a few months I randomly got $150. Okay, but I talked with this artist. It was actually not just one beat, I sold him like 10 beats for that, but generally it was a big deal. And advantage was I had only one customer, so not too much headache, and I made it. But remember, for a few months, no money. After a few months, $150. I am Mordarski, and I will help you make your first K selling beats. I had opportunity to make money earlier this way for 20 plus bucks, $20 to $50 generally in this range. I kind of blew up those deals, but generally it was easier to make those deals than this, obviously, because here I had to wait. Here it was more direct from the internet. I just got DM and I could do a sale directly. What I don't recommend is running this kind of business, because you will see a lot of people on BeatStars and on YouTube trying to sell this kind of deals. So to 100 beats for $100, all this kind of stuff, but generally pricing is those basic MP3s on $10, $15 and less, even like $7. This is stupid, because think about this, compare those two situations, experience of your clients, okay? Okay, so compare the situation. I am with this guy who paid me $100. And now, in second situation, I'm also here, lonely, and now we got 10 guys, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And I need to deal with all of them. So now compare experience of customer. This guy interacted with me like one by one. Kind of like a friend, okay? We developed some kind of relationship. This kind of guy will come back, okay? This kind of guy will remember you, will definitely not try to get cheaper price, because he just likes you, he loves your products, he loves your brand, he loves your personality, he wants to work with you. If you got this kind of thing, where there are 10 guys and you are still the only person dealing with them, you will barely exchange few DMs, or you will just do it directly through BeatStars. They will forget you forever. They will never come back, because the problem is they just don't even think about you as a human being, okay? They just want your specific beat, but they don't even think that you're an actual person. They just want your beat. You haven't developed any relationship, and do you think that they will come back? Do you now think that they are loyal customers, okay? Because remember, in short period of time, it doesn't matter for us in a few weeks if our customer will spend once or twice in our BeatStars, okay? But compare it, if we got those customers that one that just pays $10 and never come back, even if it happens pretty often, and compare it to guy who spends $100 every month, okay? And now after 1 year, you got $1,200, and here after 1 year you still got $10. Obviously, you can get more clients, will get more clients, all those random little sales with this business model, but you generally will not make much money this way, okay? Because if you're stupid, and if you're thinking short term and you want to get rich quick, you will not sustain in this business, okay? Because you need to think long term, because in 1 year, in next month, you may get smart and you may think, yeah, Mordarski is stupid because he made $100 and I also made $100, but your customers don't give a damn about you. They will forget you. They will never buy from you again. So 1 year from now, you got $100. You're fucking poor, and I got $100 because I just knew that, yeah, maintaining good relationship with an artist, with my clients, will give me more money long term. But you need to have this in mind, that you're not in this business for 2 weeks or 2 months, but for a few years or maybe 20 years, okay? So yeah, creating this relationship will make you a lot of money, because in this case, how many of those random sales you can run, okay? This is not that easy, man. It will, in short term, it is easier for you to make those $10, but in long run it will be easier for me to sustain this relationship, because once I got this relationship with this artist, it will be way easier to just, you know, DM sometimes him, send him some beats. He's like, it's easier to sell to a guy who is kind of like your friend, but it's not like, you know, you don't want to sell to your friends, you don't want to yeah, also I know you don't want to call your cousin and tell him, yeah, buy my beats, bro. No, but it's like, you know, this friendly business relationship, okay? Because we got like typical friendships, and this is like business friendship. So in this case, it's so easy to sell them when I got this kind of people that work with me for a few months or a year or more. I just send them a DM. Whoa, bro, you're recording. I got beat for you. Yeah, you got? Okay, I will send you money for the license. You got some more? Yeah, I got some more. Whoa, so I will buy 3 licenses and I make $100. Boom, like that. Like that, bro. I don't need to do anything. I just anyway have this beat in my files, okay? Some of them are even old, but they generally buy so fucking easily then. And you need to like, you know, this is like, in this case, you're just fighting. You're just like with blood on your fucking hands, you're just fighting for every of your sale. And now I'm just chilling here, and I don't need to care about getting 20 other clients this month, okay? Because I already got clients, and it's so easy to sustain those clients. I explained why you shouldn't run this kind of deal. So what should you do? Because you have 2 ways. You can focus on this or focus on this. And the best approach is starting with 25 type of deal, and then convert it to 100 deal, okay? But generally, if you want to make your first $100, we kind of would make more than 100, but yeah. I think that the best strategy for making your first $100 would be trying to get this first deal at, let's say this price $25. Let's make it like our base price. You trying to find any kind of guy for $25, and then you develop a relationship with him, okay? So he buys through BeatStars, through Instagram DMs, through anything, and then you're just trying to become his best musical friend in his life, okay? And then you try to offer him more beats, and it's the easiest, because getting your first clients really sucks, because you have no proofs of your work, you have no big following. But generally, if you get this first customer, it will be easier to sell him 3 more beats and make those $100 than finding 3 other customers. So yeah, you focus on finding 1 customer and you try to make those money in the future. You obviously want to look for other clients at the same time, nothing wrong with that, because generally looking for clients. You're generally not looking for clients, you're just posting your content on Instagram or on YouTube, and that's generally the best tactic for making money in this game. So I assume that you do that. But now, if you want to monetize this, you just need to get some kind of customer, okay? Now, assuming that you got beats that are ready to sell. So you need to have nice Instagram page, that first thing, because no matter how you want to get your first client, because you have 2 ways: social media, okay, or cold outreach. Social media means posting on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. Cold outreach means that you are looking for rappers in Instagram DMs, maybe on Twitter, maybe in stuff like that. Generally, in cold outreach, you are not trying to build a brand, you are trying to get somebody to your DMs and try to sell them directly. In making social content, you're just building your brand and waiting for people to come to you. What I suggest for your first $100, if you want to get quick, go with cold outreach, because building your brand will take some time, okay? Building your brand just requires to sit on this Typebeat channel, on this Instagram profile for a few weeks or months. But if you get committed to making this cold outreach thing, you will actually get results quicker, those first results quicker. In the long run, to make your first $1,000, don't try to do that. Never try to make your first $1,000 with cold outreach, because you will get burnt out really quickly. But for first $100, you want to get only 1 customer for those first $25, okay? So at first, anyway, make some content for your Instagram page, make some nice photos, okay? So take your friend to the mall, make some nice photos, make photo here, photo there. Make sure that your profile just signals that you're a producer. So just show some of your beats on a profile, but not just post your, like, you know, black screen and beats on a profile, because it doesn't work, okay? So make nice pictures of yourself. Put information in your bio that you are a producer and what kind of producer. So I know some of your experience, some of your achievements, your best genres. you want to put sometimes something on your story to just make sure that people know that you are still active on this account, and then you want to look for rappers. Okay, how do you look for rappers? You can actually go into other producers' profiles, producers that already are more popular, and you can just check who is following them and who are they following. So they usually got a lot of rappers involved in their profiles, and that's how you want to find those guys. Are there any other ways to find people to sell beats through cold outreach? Yeah, you can look for people that are just posting on Twitter or Instagram threads. I'm looking for beats because it seems like it's stupid, but it really sometimes happens that you could sell this way. They generally are kind of cheap. So don't think you will make your first $100 directly this way, because those people from threads and stuff, generally from cold outreach, will pay you less, but those for first $25, it will be okay. So if you want to build your portfolio, make your first sale, you can find those guys even on Instagram threads, even though platform is not that popular, okay? So yeah, to sum it up real quick, make nice Instagram page, look for guys, DM them, try to sell them those $25, but generally don't also go to them and tell them directly, okay, I got this beat, give me $25 to make a deal. No, just make kind of relationship with them, DM them, comment some of their photos, like of some of them pictures, reply to their stories, generally try to become kind of their friend. And then what I suggest is recording a video, a screen recording your computer, and you choose, let's say, 5 beats for them, and you record a quick video showing previews of those beats. You send them this video on Instagram, and that's probably the most effective way to show your beats, because people will not be really likely to go to your beat packs on Google Drive, on Dropbox, but to be honest, everybody would watch this video. It is also kind of original because most people would send links, would send some kind of voice message at best, but if you send video, you will really stand out. So if you want to do this through cold outreach, just make sure that you show your beats through video. And now, if you've done it, if you've sold those $25, because don't try to go with first deal for $100, it will be way more difficult because the guy doesn't know you, he doesn't trust you. So make first deal for $25, $30, something like that, and then try to offer him more. By the time you can also look for other clients or try to make content for social media, but generally, if you get this first client, it will be the easiest way to make your first $100. If you already have one client, will be to offer him more. It's very likely to happen that he will buy more from you, okay? If you want to know more about selling beats online, you can go into first link in the description. This is my paid product and is focused specifically on making money from selling beats, okay? I call it aggressive monetization method, and it's not about improving your beats, about mixing, mastering. No, it's only about setting up your business and getting money from your beats, okay? So go into first link in the description, follow me on Instagram, follow me here on YouTube, and bye.